Hej och välkomna till den här intervjun med Patrice Desilets, skaparen av de första Assassin's Creed-spelen och var även högst inblandad i Prince of Persia Sands of Time. Sen kan man lugnt säga att han och Ubisofts relation blev lite kylig. Han hoppade av strax innan Brotherhood skulle släppas och har faktiskt inte släppt några spel sedan dess. Men nu är han högst aktuell med det nya spelet Ancestors, där man spola tillbaka tiden 10 miljoner år bak tiden för att följa med på resan när aporna blev våra förfäder. Jag spelade in den här intervjun på Gamescom och jag trodde att kameran var inställd på video, men som ni ser här i bakgrunden så är den inställd på någon form av timelapse-läge. Så att ni får tyvärr inte se den ganska animerade Patrice Desilets, men jag hoppas att intervjun ska vara intressant ändå.
When I started to do research for this interview, I noticed you have to go back 19 years to find another game with your name on it, with an animal as the main character.
Which Donald Duck, yeah. It's just like, that's 19 years, 19 years damn, man. Damn, I'm getting old.
And I was reading on Wikipedia that it was criticized for its short length and its aim to be played by younger demographic.
Donald Duck?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
How could you criticize a game with Donald Duck for a younger audience?
Me, I said that, or
no, the critics.
That's a funny one. No, because it was I guess it was a launch title for PS2.
Yeah.
And there was not a lot of games.
No.
And so maybe people say, oh, no, it's a kid's game.
Yeah.
And I want, it's funny. It's the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
It's going to be so amazing. And no, it's a computer, man. But it's funny, that game was really about trying to redo or do a Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
So it's a total ripoff
of
Crash Bandicoot with Donald Duck.
That's good enough. Yeah. So,
I'm actually proud of that game, by the way.
Yeah, why shouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Flash forward 9 years and Ancestors is coming out. I guess it's hard to summarize 2 decades of game development. What's your biggest lessons during these years?
Wow. How to design an open world game.
Yeah.
Right? I remember when GTA 3 came out, I was like, wow, okay, this is really the future. And now it's the present day. And for me, it would be tough to go back to linear setting. I love open world. I love the fact that an action-adventure game, open world, it creates this toy also.
Yeah.
Where you can really have your own fun in it and be creative with the game that people are. So that's what changed in the last 19 years. Yeah. And this is exactly what I propose again, a huge open world game set in Africa 10 million years ago.
Yeah.
But this time with survival aspect put into it, where you have to eat, drink, and sleep, making sure that your clan survive. And not only the main character, because we go 8 million years of evolution in one game. So
that's crazy.
I know.
So how did that idea come up?
This is where she gets used. Yeah. No, but it's at the beginning. It's the game designer who said, "Okay, let's create a studio, panache."
Yeah.
But what do we need to actually create at first is a character in his 3D environment. This is what you need to build.
Yeah.
Whatever the story, whatever the setting. And so the very first game I designed for the new studio was really a minimalistic game around that need.
Yeah.
But then people told me, no, Patrice, you're the historical dude.
Yeah. That's Creed, Sands of Time.
Exactly. Yeah. And so I said, okay, for me, since this is not what I am always thinking about, I said, okay, I get it, I get the point. And then one night I had the flash about, if I do prehistorical time, the only thing we had to survive is us. a character in a 3D environment. So if I do that, I'll have my historical period and I'll have my character in a 3D environment.
Yeah.
So this is how it all started. And when I started studying the subject matter, so I don't want to do the 10,000 BC. I don't know. Everybody's doing that. Let's go at the very beginning of it all. Let's go 10 million years. Let's play the fantasy of apes going down trees and then suddenly walking on two legs.
Yeah.
Everybody gets that.
Yeah.
And that would be the fantasy. And this is what I'm asking. Do you want to play that?
Yeah.
And then another question arises. It's like, hey, Homo sapiens, can you survive like your ancestors did?
And how do you make it fun? I mean, on paper, eat, sleep, and drink doesn't sound that fun.
Well, yeah, if it's not about evolution.
No.
But evolution, you cannot stay the same. You need to. It's funny at the office. One of the game designers the other day was playing, but he was always staying in trees because you can go in trees and swing. And he was playing in trees, eating all the fruits in trees, and then like, but I'm not evolving. No, you're becoming a chimp. You stay in trees and you eat fruits.
Yeah.
Get down. Be curious. And then there's a bunch of adventures that starts to happen. It's like, this is where the question is important. Can you do it?
Yeah.
And then it's up to you. Because the game is not helping you out. The game is not telling you what to do next.
No.
It's really about also the player evolution. And if you enter Ancestors like any other games, you'll get crushed.
Yeah. Are you
Really,
afraid?
Africa will kill you.
Are you afraid that gamers won't understand game a little bit, that they didn't understand that Donald Duck was a child's game?
I guess so. Just like they didn't understand Assassin's Creed 1 at first, and then just like they thought it was different. Also, I remember when we showed Sands of Time for the very first time. Sands of Time was not the big top seller, but then everybody saw it at their friend's house and said, "I want to play that game."
Yeah.
I guess it's the same. Look, it's gorgeous. You're like, maybe you don't understand, but you want to be there. There's something going on the screen.
Yeah.
And I guess it's that's my style, man. I don't know. I don't want to do it a game like everybody else.
No.
So you cannot compare this to anything. So the only way for you to know if it's for you is to buy it and try it.
Yeah.
But I know it's like even people in my team, because now the game is finished and we play a lot and like they cannot touch too much because of this is game development.
Of course.
And they're like, damn, it's quite a ride. It works. No, but it works. At first you're like, and then eventually you start telling yourself stories. Can I will. And then it becomes this journey of like, and then you're suddenly in the savannah.
Yeah.
And you know, with your sticks and your clan, and you're there and you kill an antelope, and then you all eat the antelope together, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
And 35 people who've done it right there on the stone. That's it.
Yeah.
I know. And I tell my team, we're crazy
Yeah,
to have done that.
Must be a big difference from your last days at Ubisoft with like really big teams and big budgets and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, but what's great is that for me, at the same time, it's a comeback to the Sands of Time size of team. We were 40-ish to make Sands of Time, so it's coming back to that.
Yeah.
So, and I quite like it.
Yeah, but it seems like the game industry is turning that way. We had like the big blockbusters with hundreds of people and hundreds of millions in marketing budgets, but we're starting to steer more to small teams, big ideas, and great execution instead.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
First, there's people like me, like a bit tired of those big teams.
Yeah.
Then there's people like Private Division, who also foresee that there's maybe another way of doing things. And then it's the digital distribution and the democratization of the tools.
Yeah.
So you have to know that at first, just to build the engine would have cost a lot of money. There was no engine out there just to, for free, get the engine and start working. And then if you have a project, if you actually have a game after this, just to have the object to put in the hands of somebody else who can then put it in the machine, you need a truck.
Yeah.
From the factory, you put the game inside a truck. That truck will bring the game into a shop, and then you'll go in your car or by foot in the shop, get the object, go back in your house, put it in the machine.
Yeah.
This, you need a big infrastructure to do it.
Yeah.
And now, next Tuesday, at 9 o'clock Montreal time, that game will be everywhere on this planet.
Yeah.
Like this.
It's
crazy. Except when I'm asking, like when people ask the question.
But I mean,
I understand your question. I understand what you mean. It's been 10 years since I shipped the game.
Yeah.
I'm excited, as you can see. I'm I shit my pants at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you put your baby out there. And it's a work of love, and it's 5 years of my life, and maybe you won't like it.
Yeah. Is it scary or empowering to have? I mean, you're a known name in the game industry.
A little bit.
Yeah, and I mean, your name is gonna be on this game. Is it empowering or is it scary?
It's too late. I mean, I made games that people loved.
Yeah.
But not everyone. Right? Some people don't like Assassin's Creed at all. They hate it with a passion, which is totally okay.
Yeah.
And so I don't spend my entire life like worrying about it. But yes, sometimes I say. And I think that my real issue is that last time I shipped a game, the social media was not as big.
Yeah, because Brotherhood was the last game, right?
And I didn't ship it. It's the last game I designed and wrote, but I was already gone when we shipped it.
Oh.
And so, see, now I'm dead. No, I'm not dead, but it doesn't go well. And so, but at the same time, I should have thought about being afraid at the very beginning, and that's too late.
Yeah.
I love making games. My issue is with all that is that I love the process. A lot more than the result.
Yeah.
But the result exists, and I'm like 6 days away from the result. And I know that, it's like I got an ego. I mean, the ego, but this idea of like I'm afraid to die, and the ego is there to protect me. That's what the ego is, roughly put. And so, yes, I'm I want love, and I'm a human being. So I know next Tuesday, people say, "Oh, it's great," and some people will say, "What the fuck?" You're like, and all the big words will come out, and I'm just like, okay, it's like.
I think one big problem for like the gaming community is it seems like a lot of people they think that every game needs to be for them. The same thing with Donald Duck. Well, they couldn't accept that it was a game for kids.
Yeah.
And then
this is not a game for everyone.
No.
But everyone will and can have their own experience. But it's totally normal that after it's been like you will die a lot at the beginning. Yeah. It's different the way it's controlled. What I'm asking from playing is like, take your time. There's no rush. We're not used to that.
No.
And so some will like, whoa, what the hell is this thing? But others will totally love it. And the only really the things that I'm okay with is that this was done really honestly.
Yeah.
It's with honesty. It's like it's with love, and it's different, and it's a game about us at the end. And you cannot compare it to a lot of other games.
No.
And it'll be out there. He'll have his life. We're still continuing giving it love through how it is these days. So, and but I'm actually quite proud of my team and I to have put that in 6 days, but to have put that in the world. Yeah. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah. I can imagine that this is a game where you build. A bit like the battle royale games of late. That the stories will be from the people enjoying the game. They will I will grab you when they're waiting for coffee, and I did this last night. And do you have any of those stories?
It's full of those.
Yeah.
That's the game.
When
Myself.
was the first time you really? I didn't expect that moment.
Well, I mean, it's a combination of like because it's funny because I will never have the same pleasure as you of discovery. I see the Matrix. I'm fucking Neo when I play this, so it will never be like wow. But this combination of like, oh, I just killed a crocodile. It was raining at night, and the camera shot, which I know is unique, was perfect. I saw my group in the back, and they were doing this, and it was wow. Or the other day, I remember I told you a story. Yeah. I was like going and swinging. I was, all right, let's go back to my settlement, and I had my stick, and then suddenly I missed because I thought there would be like some branches, but there wasn't any. So I fell, but I fell on a snake. Okay. It was there. I never saw it coming. It was, and then because I'm good, I just used my reflexes and I killed the snake. Yeah. And I went like, wow. I did a hair to assassinate, just like in Assassin's Creed, basically. And I'm like, and I kid you not, I went like, did somebody fuck along? Nobody saw me do this. So but yes, I have, you can record the last 2 minutes of what you just played. So I went and I had it. I was like so proud. Yeah. Anyway, so so that's the beauty. This was not, it's not level design. It's something that happened just to me, and you'll have many stories like that.